off the ground, whatever that number is. And then we start back and the hands haven't lifted much at all, and then they start to glide up a little bit. Now what most guys do that are amateurs will start to rotate with the arm up high still, the left arm. Well, we've got to get it back down. Now that doesn't mean that you leave the arm here and do this. That's not going to work. Well, we've got to start letting the club swing down with the arm. All right, guys, here we go. What about the lower body? Got the flex in the knees, got the ankle flex, got the feet apart, a little bit of flare on the right, not much, a lot more on the left, so about 5 over here, 10 or 15 on the left. And as we know, we want to brace into the right leg when we swing back, right? Use that ground, feel that compression into this leg. Okay, we got that. Now, what if you're one that starts to over-rotate early? Okay, and your hips are fast and the club is coming out over the top. That would be like this. Well, like Hogan, when he got back like this, he was very fast and whippy with the arms, right? They were like whoosh, like this, but on the way down, you would see his body fall almost with his to the target, but with the back to the target, okay? Before he started rotating out. All right, so it was like here, and then you'd see this shift down, and the shoulders look quite a bit closed at this section here, probably when it goes down to about P5.3, somewhere in there, not down to P6, but about here. Left arm still across the body, back seems to be to the target, rather than what most guys do is they start getting the shoulders square to the target and the hands up here. That's really bad. So what you want to do is take your time and get yourself loaded back here and then process like moving off the right leg with the hips still pointing out 20 degrees to the right of the golf ball as you're looking down and the back seemingly feeling to the target. This is going to give you that inside attack on the golf ball so that you can really pour on speed and undo the hinging, roll the arms and all those things for power at the inside portion of the golf ball. Otherwise, you're going to continue to get out on top of the ball too much, and good players from here, what they will always do is start to push the hips out to lower the club somewhat to the inside. Okay, but it's kind of fake news. So if I was going to do something to show you where I would delay the rotation from the top, I would be like this. So this is like let the body get out of the way. My chest is still at you, the camera. I'm thinking about the plane falling down, or the club head just and arms just falling down. I haven't even really turned yet, right? And therefore, it'll come from the inside every time because I'm not rotating my shoulders, where the arms are attached, and I get too high. So I always like to say, the hands are starting about 3 feet, 2.5 feet off the ground, whatever that number is. And then we start back and the hands haven't lifted much at all, and then they start to glide up a little bit. Now what most guys do that are amateurs will start to rotate with the arm up high still, the left arm. Well, we've got to get it back down. Now that doesn't mean that you leave the arm here and do this. That's not going to work. Well, we've got to start letting the club swing down with the arms like this, with the back to the target, chest to you, and you'll see that club fall into the inside of the line. I'll put this stick here, and you'll see it. This helped me 2 years ago in November in Mexico in a tournament. It was my only thought, was getting the body out of the way. This is the body getting out of the way for the arms to fall down the G slot. The G slot is the Gorman slot. That is on plane to the golf ball, and the shaft on the right forearm keeps falling inside of the ball. You can see my right forearm is directly on that golf ball there. If you start rotating out, your right forearm's going to be out pointing at some guy over there, and then you're going to have to dump the right shoulder and do some other magic stuff. So again, you're going to want to sense that you can move the lower body without turning. Drop the arms while you're doing it. That's going to deliver from the inside. Okay? But the feel is here. Like that. You can see the consistency of the angle. All right, guys, give that a shot. I want to hear some comments. How you try doing that? Let me hit a ball for you. I got one right here. And another one, all right? All right. So the cool thing is when I was doing this on the golf course, when my practice rounds last November, it was, I could just see every time the club head sweet spot was attacking the ball from a little bit of a wedge, which is working towards the blue guy, blue shaft there, but definitely not out here early. And it was just like, wow. I was hitting 5-iron, nice tight draws. Just like that, just great feeling. Body out of the way. It's not a lot, but it's got to move. So you got it over here like this. You get it out of the way. That slots the shoulders in a place where you can really let the arms fall. A good split grip drill right here. Yeah, put that in play, boys. See what's up. All right.